So I'm gonna be honest with you. 2 years ago I hated the mountains, and now I just love them. And I'm gonna show you why. Today we're embarking on an incredible journey to a hidden gem, a mountain with a lake shaped like a heart. This became an adventure as I rented this piece of shit car to get us up to the mountain. As if that wasn't enough, I also packed way too much equipment to carry. My back hurt so bad. So buckle up and let's get started. Also, my summer dog is going with us, as he loves nature and being in the mountains. So we leave most our drive towards Sušica National Park. We'll meet our friends. I must say, the drive towards Sušica was insanely beautiful. I almost flew off the road as I wasn't paying attention. As summer is ending, as fall is starting to come, the colors were so beautiful. It looks like you're somewhere in Italy driving down this road. Met some cows on the road. We are a poor country, but extremely beautiful. You can just listen to my reaction. I was in shock what I was seeing. Oh my god. It's like perfect FPV place. I call this country FPV heaven. Just look at those mountains. The closer we got to Sušica, the more beautiful it got. Look at those babies. Imagine flying down there. This is crazy. So we have almost arrived, and my friend said that you should meet up at this famous statue, and they told me you can't miss it as the statue is very unique. As we arrived, we were surprised that this old rusty van is what I rented for us to reach the mountains, which was a shock to me as I was worried if it was even safe. My dog was so afraid of the cracking noise the van was making. The guy who rented the van said it's the only one he has left, so we had no choice. I had to drive up with this van. Honestly, I was worried, and so was everybody else, but we drove up slowly. It took our time, as the car was making loud bang noises all the way to the top. After approximately 30 minutes, we arrived to the top, and we get to see this beautiful mountain. Just look at this view. We were relieved that we made it up in this junk of a car. But now we have a new problem. We can't figure out how to turn off the radiator. If you leave it on, the battery may die. So we called the owner and he gave us some advice how to shut it off. And this is so funny, the car is so old we don't even know how to shut off the radiator. I hope this thing can start up when we get back from the mountain. We finally managed to turn it off, so now we can start hiking to the mountain, which is approximately a 2-hour hike. After an hour of hiking, we came to a crossroad and we didn't know which way to go. So I fired up my drone to check where the location of the lake is. And we figured out it was just to go straight forward. So we continued. Carrying our drone equipment, we trekked through the dense forest and rocky paths. It was becoming steeper and steeper, so we knew we were close. It was quite challenging the last few hundred meters. Finally, we reached the heart of the mountain, the breathtaking heart-shaped lake. So we fire up the drones to show you the beauty of this lake. The calmness and tranquility of nature has a soothing effect on the mind. There's something truly magical about being surrounded by the beauty of nature. But it's just not the aesthetic, it goes much deeper than that. Going hiking in nature is the great way to eliminate stress. When you step away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and immerse yourself in natural setting, your stress levels drop significantly. Many creative breakthroughs happen when you're surrounded by the beauty of the outdoors. Nature has been inspiring artists, writers, and thinkers for centuries. The beauty and complexity of natural world can spark your creativity and leave you feeling inspired. Spending time in nature often leads to greater appreciation for the environment. I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone and go for a hike, plan a camping trip, or simply take a leisure walk in your local park. So why did I start loving the mountains? Well, I bought a FPV drone, and flying around and feeling like a bird is the best experience ever. Flying this drone makes you feel just like a bird, so flying around my beautiful country, I fell in love with it. I'm ashamed to say, but I actually had no idea that my country was this beautiful. As inflation is skyrocketing around the world, I encourage you to check out the local area and check out your home country. Maybe there's some place you haven't seen, haven't experienced. Maybe you don't have to leave your country to see something beautiful. Maybe it's just in front of your eyes. And maybe you, just as I, didn't see what was in front of me this whole time. After spending a few hours at Trnovačko Lake and resting our mind and soul, we headed back and hoped that our crap of a van would start up again. As we were going back, the sun was setting down, so Emir and Verena wanted me to capture the memory. My dog was exhausted from the hike and he was barely walking. And when we arrived, he got frightened by the van as we fired it up again. Before we leave, we have to catch the last sunrise. I hope you like this adventure and it motivates you to go for a hike and hopefully see something as beautiful as this magical place.